guys, it's Isa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about my paranormal experiences, contacts with like my grandmothers, and you know, my sleep paralysis kind of thing. So yeah, I guess we'll start with the sleep paralysis first. Oh, by the way, this is a collaboration with Mystic Warrior here on YouTube. She has a channel based on spirituality, meditation, depression, all of that kind of stuff, and I just want to thank her for bearing with me because I know I've been a little hard to reach lately. But yeah, so with all of that being said, you guys should go check out her channel. I'm going to link her channel down below so you guys can go see her. And let's get on to the story. First and only encounter with sleep paralysis was when I first moved into my new house. And I had a really hard time adjusting there. Being with that, I never really had an issue with my sleep pattern though, so I don't know why. I wasn't really tired. I never had problems sleeping because, you know, I love to sleep, so I never had a problem with sleeping and stuff like that. So what had happened to me was that one night, I don't know, I just found something weird about the house or whatever, but one night I was there. Anyway, sorry about that. My sister just walked into the room. But back to my sleep paralysis experience. For some reason, that particular night, like, I fell asleep right away. I just remember being really tired. And then all of a sudden, I think it was like 3 in the morning where I'm laying down on my back and all I feel is like someone just shaking me, right? Kind of like shaking me. And then all of a sudden on top of me like this. And I couldn't move. So I was just stuck there. And I was literally calling my mom saying, "Ma, Ma, Ma." And nobody was coming to help me. I guess nobody heard me and nobody, you know, really heard me. Because when you have sleep paralysis and you're calling someone's name, it's more like all is coming out is you can't really speak. Now, a lot of people say sleep paralysis is kind of like just when you're really tired and your body is awake, or you're awake and your body is still like trying to sleep or something like that, and it's just not caught up with each other, and that's what happens to your body. But I don't really think that's what it is, right? I feel like there was a demon in my house. We didn't pray over that house and it was haunted. You know, it's funny, I used to actually make fun of my sister for the sleep paralysis situation before it happened to me.
It happened to me on a Saturday morning. I remember because I woke up around 10, and I woke up and I was face up. My face was up, and I was trying to get up and I couldn't. And I started panicking because I thought I was having a heart attack or something. I was like, "What is going on?" And I can move my eyes. I was moving like this, but I was like this, and I could see my sister. She was doing her hair, and I was trying to call her. And I was trying to yell her name, but it would not come out. Like, it just would not come out. And she's over here humming her song, she's like doing her hair like she usually do, whatever. And I'm just I'm trying to scream, I'm trying to yell, but she was just doing her own thing. And I know she turned around and she was like, "What's wrong with you?"
I was like, "Yo, can you talk?" Like, I got so mad at her. Like, "Can you talk?"
And I cannot talk.
Yo, that's some scary thing because I don't know if you felt it, but I felt like somebody was just putting their hands over my body and I was just laying up like this.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I could not move. I was trying to move, but I couldn't. And she sucked her teeth and she kept blowing her hair. And I was there for like another minute or so. And then I like gasped. And she was like, and I was telling her about my experience, and she was just, so I went to the computer. And I was like searching it up or whatever. And I don't know, it was like brain cancer. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I have brain cancer." And then I kept doing like more research, and then I found something that specifically described what I went through, and I discovered I had sleep paralysis. But I never got it again.
Yeah, I only had it one time. Didn't you have it like twice?
No, I got it
one time.
Yeah, it was once.
I only had it once too. I heard some people get that like every week, son, or every day, and that's just horrible. You need to get one of those things that they use to exfoliate the house in the air, the ghost whisperers up in your house, because those. Okay, so the other encounter was when my father's mother passed away. That was a weird experience because literally the night before my grandmother died, I had a dream of her. It was kind of like deja vu. She was telling me, oh, I want you to remember me and hang out with me now because I'm going to die very soon. And as soon as I woke up, we went to church, and after church I found out that my dad's mother had passed away. I don't know why I always have some kind of creepy connection to people right before they die, because this man that I knew, right, I had a feeling like I just kept having dreams about him before he died, and then afterwards he died. I saw him literally laying in a coffin bed, and after that he was completely like, my friend's dad had died, and it was just like, oh, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I never mentioned it to her, of course, because that would just be creepy, and you know, I like that person. I don't want that person to hate me. Before my mom's mother passed away, I actually saw her as an angel, just kind of, you know, like in the air somewhere. And my mom's mother's death was a lot more instant than my dad's mother's death. What had happened was that night that I had that dream, I instantly woke up and I saw my mom crying on the bed. So I turned over to look at her, and I just saw her, and I already knew that she had been gone, like she had passed away. So after that, after my mother's mother had passed away, let me just say my grandmother, it was a weird thing because I was too scared to go into my mother's room and say, is that what happened? Even though I already knew what had happened, like I was just laying there in my bed, and I was literally being like a little creep and just watching my mom cry in the corner. So in the morning, we were walking to school, and since we are like a religious family, I just remember us singing gospel music all the way to school. I don't know how my mom tended to play that off, but I knew she was upset, and I had already known that her mom had passed away. So I said to her, Ma, you knew, I told her a couple years later after her mom had died, I'm like, you know, I knew that night that your mom had passed away and we were singing that gospel music. And she was like, oh really, so why didn't you come ask me? I was like, I don't know, I was too scared. But yeah, that is my few stories that I have with spiritual encounters and stuff like that. And I had another dream about my mom's mother once again after a couple years after, you know, kind of flying in angels once again. Oh, and here's another one, right? Here's another one. Before my hamster died. This one was a weird one. Like, I had a dream that my hamster was floating in a water balloon.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, I had a dream before, and literally when I woke up the next morning, I just see my hamster like, and I'm like, why does that always happen? Remember me telling you that earlier that morning? I'm like, I had a dream, and then my dad said, oh, your hamster's dead. And I'm like, But yeah, those are my paranormal, not really spiritual encounters and sleep paralysis kind of situation. And yeah, if you move into a new house, pray over it, because them demons are wild. If you don't know who was living there before,
make sure your house is not over a cemetery.
Yes, oh yes, I ain't gonna make she might watch this video, but yeah, just pray over the house and don't live across the street from the cemetery.